Greetings everyone, my name is John Sister and this is my second YouTube Dean's Picks for the East Wheelock cluster. This Dean's Pick is for the week of February the 6th. And we got a bunch of different things going on in the cluster this week, some things that you might want to start paying attention to pretty quickly. The first thing is that we do have course selections going on the next week. Many of you have already received information about choosing your first year seminar for the spring term, and you know that choice has been going on since about February the 4th, and will continue through to Monday, February the 9th at 4 p.m. Do make sure you look over some really great courses for first year seminars. There's a bunch of them. I saw a course on everything from scary movies all the way up into different views of mathematics. You can even see my course there, which is credulity, which is in psychology, which is the art and science of being a good skeptic. And if you do have any questions about some of those seminars, or want a little bit of help making a pick, do by all means schedule an appointment, come in for my office hours on Monday afternoon, and I'd be more than happy to guide you. But do make sure you do them by February the 9th, otherwise you might not get your pick. Now, for those who were thinking a little bit about scheduling their regular classes for the spring term, you have a couple of different decisions to make as this week sort of progresses. And one thing you might want to see is that some of you may recall this newspaper, this is known as a course circular, that used to come to your HP so you could go over there, find out, know that it was time to choose courses. This time around, the registrar's office is doing it without the actual paper course circular. Do not panic. Courses will exist not only on the registrar's website, but also exist on Banner Student. It's easy to access. I give the links in our Dean's Picks that'll be sent around to everybody's Splitsmail account, so you can check in there. And there are some fantastic courses available. There's a COCO course in bubonic plague of all things. There's also a great course in abnormal psychology, but there are lots and lots of really neat things to be able to take in the spring. And if you're thinking about taking some courses that are a little bit different, it's a great time to do it. If you have questions, a little bit overwhelmed, maybe even a little bit clueless, then by all means check in and I'd be more than happy to have a conversation. It's also a great time to check in with your first year advisor. And they can actually help you set a little bit about some information about potential majors and get you to start thinking about the bigger picture along and get you prepared to take the summer away and come back in the fall refreshed and really ready to begin to work on some focused ideas about major and courses that you might want to take then. Do want to remind you of some deadlines. First off, you'll be able to select those courses on February the 11th. You can actually go to Banner Student now or the registrar's website and see all the course selections online now, but it'll be February the 11th before you can actually start registering for classes. That registration period ends on the 19th, that is the Thursday after the Wednesday of the 11th. Now you need to make your course selections by that time, because if you don't, the very next time you can actually select courses will be all the way to March the 2nd. So please pay attention, don't let that deadline go by. If you're getting panicky about it, then by all means, see your UGA, see your advisor, or even come in and see me. I do want to remind you that those course selections will be posted to you so you can see them on your Banner Student account by February the 27th. But it won't be until March the 2nd that you can actually make any changes to that. So look forward to some great courses, have a great time, pick something really wonderful that you can't wait to go to, and you'll make for yourself a really, really great spring. Second thing you'll find on Dean's Picks is a nice little study out of the University of California about the nature of happiness. Now it turns out, and this sort of makes common sense, that happy people surround themselves with other happy people, which means that if you're happy, then your friends tend to be happy. And if your friends are happy, then you tend to be happy. And I know it makes a lot of sense, but on the other hand, you can actually check it out for yourself on a nifty little Facebook experiment. Go to Facebook, find the smiling picture of somebody, and lo and behold, many of their friends will also be smiling as well. So it just goes to show that psychology can in fact demonstrate that happiness is contagious. The third thing you'll find on Dean's Picks is a little bit of information about how to attend a professor's office hours. It still gets me to this day that some students have not actually gone into a professor's office hours for lots of reasons. Maybe they're a bit intimidated, maybe they don't have the time. Sometimes they may even have a class that overlaps their particular office hour. And if that's the case, and if you're struggling with office hours, then by all means set a little bit of a goal for yourself of coming in sometime this week or next week to visit your professor's office hours, even if it's just to meet them. It's a great way to get to know some of the faculty, to get pointers on how to study for exams, and maybe even solve a couple of problems that have been bugging you for a little bit. And who knows, somewhere in there you might find somebody really interesting to be able to talk to and maybe even serve as a mentor for the rest of your years at Dartmouth. So office hours, don't forget them, don't ignore them. make them a part of your daily routine, and I give a few tips on how to do that as well. I also tell a little bit about the story of the student who could only come in and meet me at 7 o'clock on a Sunday night, and you'll hear me resolve that a little bit there as well. I do hope everybody has a great week. Pick some great classes. Don't struggle too much with your midterms. Take good care of yourself, but by all means, enjoy this time, enjoy these weeks, enjoy staying warm, and I'll see you in Brace Commons somewhere along the way. Take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.